I can understand that
Hold
now.
on, say that
When they
again.
talk shit,
I can
I'm not
understand
saying it
that
again.
Hold
now.
Kiss
on,
my
say that
ass.
again. Well, you're not very nice. But anyway, okay, so we're live.
I live.
Twitch and YouTube. Of course, you would post a KKK meme.
We got another other soft head on the group chat.
Oh
Bump
no.
Life 1972 Ford trucks. Are there any 67 through 79 Ford 4x4 high boys for sale? Yes, I'm aware high boys ended in 77.5, and that's between 67 through 7. What is this dude talking about? This dude's an idiot. 67 through 79 and posted on 1967-72. Report to group admins. Rates group rule.
We haven't had one of those in a while. Oh no. Alright, so I think we're good. Penis. There he goes again. What kind of ludicrous memes do I have in my meme folder today?
Explain to me this. Should I put my mask on or keep wearing it? If you are fully vaccinated, it depends. Why should it depend? You're fully vaccinated. You can't contract the fucker. But it depends. Since billions of people remain unvaccinated around the world, it can be important for individuals to continue wearing masks for their communities in some circumstances. Pay attention to crowded indoor spaces and why the fuck should it matter? You're vaccinated.
I mean, of course, you're not required You're not required to wear your mask when you're vaccinated. That's just.
But now they're saying it's going to be a requirement for you to wear a goddamn mask if you're vaccinated. Now they're saying it is because they're all goddamn communists working for Washington.
Well, before Rizit got here, we were talking about how Henry McMaster was not going to enforce it.
He's not going to. He's not going to. He has said over and over again that if the CDC or the government tries to shut the goddamn economy down or businesses down again and force everyone to start wearing masks, that he will not enforce it. He said so long as he's governor, South Carolinians are not going to be required to wear masks or to get vaccines or to shut down their business. This nation can't afford another shutdown like we saw last year. It can't. Our industries will collapse.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of industries have lost their jobs.
Already collapsed.
Yeah.
We are still in recovery mode even from that. We can't afford to shut it down again. We shouldn't shut it down again because there's no point.
Yeah, no, I think they're.
And yet the government wonders why we don't trust them. They wonder why we don't trust them. Because they went back on every fucking thing they said. Everything they said in the beginning when they were starting rolling out they said in the beginning, hold on, I've been waiting to tell this to people.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
People apparently have forgotten this. And it blows my mind how retarded just everyone is about this. Do y'all remember in when they were doing the elections, goddamn Joe Biden and Kamala Harris saying that people should outright refuse to take this vaccine because Trump was the one that started it?
Yeah, I do remember it.
Do y'all remember the Democratic Party saying that? Not only Nancy Pelosi was saying it, goddamn Chuck Schumer was saying it. They were all saying it. They said, "Don't take the vaccine if Trump was anywhere involved in this vaccine. I'm not going to take it." He was the main reason why this vaccine got so quickly produced. It's because of him. And now they're all preaching, oh, if you're not taking the vaccine, you're not American. You're not being patriotic. They were the ones saying not to take the son of a bitch. And now they're wanting us to take it?
It's got a fair point.
Kind of like,
It
yeah,
blows
fair
my
point.
mind. It blows my goddamn mind. It really does. And it hurts me so bad that people still listen to these turncoat fucks. I mean, their hypocrisy is immeasurable. And then what convinced a lot of Americans to get the vaccine is the promises of everything will go back to normal. That's all we want is for shit to go back to normal. And they're like, oh, if you get the vaccine, you can hang out with your friends again. You can go to public spaces. You can go to the store. You don't have to wear a mask. And now they're saying, oh, we're going to have to social distance again. We're going to have to, even if you've gotten the vaccine, stay away from people. Wear your mask. And if the masks truly worked, people wouldn't be getting infected. Because in 2020, let's just say 7% of America wore it. The shit wouldn't have been getting spread. If the mask truly worked to say it worked.
I mean,
But
it's got a point.
That's the thing. They don't fucking work. But yet, they want us to start wearing them again. Fuck them. I'm not wearing them. I prefer to go to fucking jail than to put a goddamn mask on. I'll still wear a mask in a doctor's office, but I'll be fucked if I'm putting a mask on if I'm walking outside, if I'm walking down a street, if I'm in a fucking store, if I'm in a restaurant. If they say they require a mask, I turn the fuck around and get back in my car and go somewhere that does. That doesn't. There's no fucking point of requiring a mask right now.
And you know what's funny about that? A few weeks ago, my dad went to like some Grouchos over in Forest Acres, and they stopped him and said, "You need to wear a mask."
Tell him to kiss my ass.
Yeah, we turned around, didn't go back, went across the street to the
Good. No place right now should be requiring you to wear a mask. None.
especially in South Carolina. Like when we were in Hawaii.
Anywhere in the U.S.
Well, when we were in Hawaii, they were
Nowhere
like,
in science. No one in Washington can answer why we're still trying to require people to wear masks. No one. They always beat the fuck around the bush. And that goddamn Jill Fastey or whatever her goddamn, the stupid bitch press secretary, she pisses me off. Because anytime a reporter asks her anything about the coronavirus in the White House, anything about masks or anything like that, she beats around the fucking bush and makes the goddamn reporters look retarded for asking a simple goddamn question on why are we what scientific evidence proves that masks work. They can't fucking answer it because it doesn't. Pisses me off beyond repair. It is just a show thing. They are just telling people to put the mask on because it makes them feel good. And everyone's shooting themselves in the fucking foot that they didn't fucking re-elect Trump. But if they re-elect Trump, the nation would be back to normal right now. We would not be doing this retarded ass shit. We wouldn't. We wouldn't be even remotely thinking about a lockdown. Or remotely thinking about wearing masks. We wouldn't be. We would have moved on. We would have accepted that this shit's going to be treated just like the flu. And that when you go and get a flu shot, you go and get a coronavirus booster shot and call it fucking good.
well, see, no, and this is the difference between.
If you get fucking COVID, you go and get fucking treatment for it just like you get treatment for the fucking flu. That's how it should be treated. We shouldn't be focusing on completely eradicating the goddamn virus because it's not going to work. And if we are focusing on eradicating the virus, why can't we focus on eradicating the flu as well? The flu kills people.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
The flu kills an ass of people each year.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
Well, we're wanting to eradicate COVID. It's killed an ass of people. Why can't we talk about eradicating the flu? Or better yet, we're focusing so fucking hard on goddamn coronavirus. Why can't we focus as hard on focusing on cancer research?
Got a point.
Like
That's Facts.
Fucking cancer research, we've been goddamn researching that shit since the fucking 40s. And you're meaning to tell me we haven't found a cure for it yet? Fuck you. Everyone in Washington's goddamn corrupt and just wants to do shit to fucking push their damn corrupt agenda. Fuck them.
Well, no, because I actually watched a video the other day, and you know the Black Death, the whatever it is, the bubonic plague. You know that's still a thing.
It is still a thing, but guess what?
You got a vaccination for it?
We're not fucking freaking out about it because we get shots for it.
Get shots. It's treatable with some medicine. We're done.
Guess what else is treatable with medicine? COVID-19!
Ping pong 19.
What do you think they fucking gave Trump when he got COVID and he recovered in like 2 goddamn weeks?
Now, he recovered real fucking fast.
Yeah,
but
recovered quick. You know why? Because they gave him an experimental medicine that actually fucking worked. And it wasn't a vaccine.
Exactly. And
Why the fuck can't we treat, I think it was called like hydrochloroquine or something like that, what they gave him. Why can't we give people that? I'd be more willing to take that than I would the fucking vaccine. Because the vaccine, they were saying, oh, it has a 95% success rate for people, and now they're saying it's lower, and now they're saying that you're gonna have to get booster shots for the fucker, and now they're saying that even if you got the vaccine, you can still contract it, and now they're saying if you contract it, you might not be able to spread it, and now they're saying if you contract COVID-19 while you've got the vaccine, your probability is that you're going to be asymptomatic, but you can still possibly spread it. Fuck them. They don't know what they're talking about. Why should I get the vaccine if the fucking CDC and the people that make the fuckers don't know what they're talking about? Why should I? They can't convince me to.
Well, they keep changing the story is what they keep doing. And where do these different variants come from?
They keep, well, no, different variants are bound to fucking happen. It's just like the flu. You have the type A flu, B flu, C flu, but guess what? We don't shut the fucking nation down when a goddamn new flu variant comes out.
Exactly. They don't even close schools when it's flu season.
Yeah, you could have goddamn 7, 8 people out in a fucking classroom because they got the flu, but we still fucking go to SLU. You know what they do differently? Oh, we'll get the Clorox wipes out. We'll wipe the tables down. Make sure to wash your hands and use hand sanitizer. That's what we should do. Fuck these goddamn wear masks. Stay away from people. Screw that shit. There needs to be a point in this nation where we, as Americans, just say, fuck you, government. We're going to go back to normal whether you like it or not. We need to stop listening to these stupid bastards that are up in Washington.
Well, I mean, they can't arrest all of us.
It's not just that. They know that they can control us.
Mm-hmm.
They know, as they have been for the past year and a half.
Right.
They know that whatever the fuck they say, we'll listen to. But that's starting to fucking change.
Yeah,
more and more people are starting to say fuck you.
Because even with Joe Bidet, everybody's starting to get real mad at him. Everybody's getting tired of his shit.
Because he's a fucking retarded bastard. No, he has fucking mental issues, and we expect to listen to this bastard. He just starts fucking whispering for no reason about shit.
And he did that before we elected him president.
People voted for Joe Biden not because they liked him, but because they disliked Trump.
Exactly. And where did that get them now?
They didn't vote for him because they liked what he was going to do. They voted for him because they didn't want Trump in office. Period. The end.
And when re-election comes up, what was the election in 2020? When
he's not get reelected.
No, when re-election comes around in 24, what do you think the odds of Trump trying to run again are going to be?
He's going to run again, but I don't think he's going to win. I think that a Republican's going to win, but I don't think Trump's going to win.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, but Biden's not going to get reelected.
I sure should know that Joe Biden's not. And if he does get reelected, people are going to be fucking outraged. I guarantee it.
I mean, think of it this way.
I guarantee that there will be protests in the goddamn streets if he gets reelected.
I mean, what are the chances of impeachment?
No, he ain't gonna get impeached. He does no wrong. How can someone get impeached that does no wrong?
Yeah, it's true. I guess incompetence,
Well,
but I
the
don't
only
count.
the only way he's gonna get impeached or no, not impeached because he technically hasn't done anything wrong, but removed from office because of his mental state is if Republicans gain the House. Is if the Republicans gain the House and gain the Senate in 2022. That's the only way.
Well, even then, Kamala Harris will become our president, and that's not any fucking better.
At least she'll be able to fucking talk.
Got a point.
Yeah, that's true.
At least she'll be able to goddamn go on TV and convey what the fuck she wants to say.
Yeah, not go, Sunday, happy Sunday morning. And I know that's Nancy Pelosi.
I can't wait for that bitch to get out of office. I don't give a fuck if we don't if the Republicans don't win the Senate. I'll be fucking glad as hell if we win the House, because then that dumbass bitch will get off the fucking TV screen looking like a goddamn dried up corpse. Hate that bitch.
Dried up prune.
Yeah. We are doing everything we can and screw her.
Sunday, happy Sunday morning.
The thing is about the Democratic Party right now is they know that they are at risk of losing the House and the Senate. That's why they're trying as much as they can to fucking limit everything. That's why they're trying so hard to push this goddamn January 6th commission to try to convict Trump. That's why they're pushing so hard for goddamn voter reform. Which we've had voting like this since the damn civil rights movement. It's never been called to an issue until now. Why? Mail-in ballots should only be for absentee. We shouldn't be sending out ballots that can be tampered with by U.S. mail.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to vote, do it like every other goddamn nation in the world does, and go to a polling office and go and cast your vote. That's not hard. And the Democratic Party is saying, oh, voting right now is too restrictive. How? Getting in your goddamn car and driving down the street and standing in line for a few hours to vote for someone that's going to change the rest of your life for 4 years? That's not hard. How is that hard? Oh, requiring an ID is too much of a... How? I want U.S. citizens voting for my U.S. president. I don't want fucking Jueve Gonzalez from Mexico, who's not a U.S. citizen, voting for a president. I don't want him. He can come over here and work. He can apply for a work visa. But if he's not a U.S. citizen, I don't want him voting. That's not being racist. That's being truthful. Same thing if you come from Hungary, Germany, Britain. I don't give a damn. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you shouldn't be voting in our election. I can't go over to Germany and vote for the damn chancellor or prime minister or whoever the fuck they called over there. I can't go over to Britain and if I'm a tourist and vote for them. So why the fuck should they come over here and do that to us? It's fucking retarded. They're only doing that because they know that the fuckers that come over here as immigrants will vote for them. Because they'll give them fucking cash. They'll give them goddamn relief funds. They'll do whatever they want to. They got them in their fucking back pockets. That's why they do it. Because they know the career political politicians will do whatever they can to line their pockets even more. And they know that if they can secure votes from non-U.S. citizens voting in their elections, then they'll do it. It is strictly a fucking money grab. And that's why we need to have more term limits. We need to fucking abolish career this is what we should do. This is what I propose. Fuck paying people in Congress. Fuck paying people in the Senate, in the House. Fuck that. If they're in the Senate, what they should do is they should get housing in Washington, appropriated housing. If you are elected senator, you don't need you can get paid a wage. You are a civil servant. You should get housing, and you should get food. You should be treated like you're a government worker, and you shouldn't be getting paid a wage.
Or even if they shouldn't be getting paid asinine amount of wage that they are.
They should be getting paid. If they're going to be paid anything, they don't need to be getting paid six fucking figures.
No.
That is completely retarded and asinine, and that leads to corruption like you see right now.
Exactly.
On both sides. On both sides. There is corruption on both fucking sides, and it's sickening how much corruption is on both sides. Because these bastards over here are more worried about lining their pockets and securing votes than they are about actually helping the American people. If you're not wanting to help the American people and just strictly want to be a career politician, go to fucking Russia. Go to goddamn China or Cuba or somewhere where they're fucking communistic in style and their fucking leaders and government workers are treated like kings while everyone else is treated like shit. Go over there. No government worker working in any high position in office should be getting paid over $90,000 a year, if that. None. And they sure as shit shouldn't have 2 homes, a vacation home, private jets, Mercedes-Benz, BMW,
and a custom-made bulletproof limo.
Yeah, kill them. No, that needs to be killed. That doesn't need to happen. If we want to eliminate corruption and shit like that, remove the 6-figure fucking pay that all these bastards are getting. If they say, "Oh, I have a family of 4, I can't live like that," fine. Give them a house to stay in and pay for that shit. You know, I much more prefer my fucking tax dollar to go to somewhere that supports a non-corrupt, non-career politician, and he's over there staying in some house that my tax dollar is paying for, than paying his 6-figure fucking salary, and he's over there eating goddamn steak dinners every night, driving around in his Mercedes-Benz and flying around in his fucking private jet.
Freaking Learjet.
I'd much more prefer my tax dollar to go and pay for his house and for him to live somewhere that we know about and him not being paid 6 figures.
You know, buying him a Rolls Royce every single year when it comes out.
If we do that, our taxes would probably go down. If we buy every senator a house and the houses are being paid for by our tax dollars, the prices would probably go down because we're not paying them 6 figures. The taxes would probably lower. That's what we need to start demanding. Is to get rid of all these goddamn career politicians. That's why this nation's so fucked.
You know,
it's because they have stayed in office too goddamn long and are focusing on money more than they're focusing on the American people.
Well, we need term limits.
I agree.
We need term limits. You know,
8 years and you're out.
Well, 6, 8 years max and you're out.
Congress, the Senate, should be just like the fucking president. After 8 years, you're gone. My opinion, Congress, the Senate holds just as much power as the fucking the president, or as sure as shit seems like it right now.
We have the Senate, don't we?
No.
We have the House.
No, we don't have the House or the Senate.
I thought we had one of them.
Nope.
No, isn't it Senate is split 50-50 and
Yep.
then Kamala's the breaker?
And
Yeah.
that bitch. But that's what we need. I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm getting pissed. But
Well, no, and there's one bit I wanted to add, back to the masks and shit. South Carolina.
I would prefer to get fucking shot in the head than for them to force me to wear a mask again. They can kiss my ass.
Me too. South Carolina is Republican. We know that. We're Republican. Most of us were pretty deeply Republican.
I align with whoever's right, and at this point, the Republicans are more right than the fucking Democrats.
Yeah, California, Hawaii, when we were out in Hawaii, they're Democratic, and you could tell the difference.
You can tell because everyone's fucking miserable there.
Well, yeah. No.
You can almost tell when you go into a Democratic state right now because the people there are just fucking miserable.
And see, South Carolina, 95% of us are like, what's a fucking mask? We don't require it anymore. Nobody wears it anymore. But
see, this is the miraculous thing. Our infection rates aren't fucking skyrocketing.
Like Japan and...
That's the fucking crazy part. We still have a positive infection rate, but our infection rate isn't booming like these other states.
Right. And, especially like Japan, which the Olympics are going on right now, they're having a COVID nightmare over there.
I know India has been going.
India's going bad, but like I was saying.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry, but like, not to be rude, but India's a shithole to start with. They had fucking.
That got a truth. Yeah, that's the truth.
They probably have diseases over there that we don't know the names of because they haven't been discovered.
I think they have more pressing issues than COVID over there.
Yeah, they have way more pressing issues than COVID over there. Like their corrupt ass government, but
India's just
you don't
just
have to tell me twice.
India's just a mess. It's like my cousin. He was like, my friend's going over to India, and then the first thing out of my mouth.
We're off the subject. Back to masks.
Well, no. It was like, no, you cut me off. After this, I'm done. It's like, my cousin. He said his friend was going to India, and the first thing out of my mouth, and I'm like, what the fuck are they going to India for? But anyway,
India's a very culturally diverse place that has a very good cultural mix of shit, but it doesn't subtract that it's a hellhole.
No, it's a shithole. But anyway,
nice place to visit, not a good place to live.
I wouldn't want to visit either. But anyway, so masks. South Carolina is like, what's masks? Hawaii, which is Democratic, you had to wear a mask every single damn way.
I'm letting you know right now. Mark my words. If the CDC and the government starts requiring people to wear masks again, that will be the official start of the civil war in the U.S. I'm letting you know that right now. People are already fed up with with the government as it is. That's going to be the tipping point. I'm letting you know right now. Just prepare yourself.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Major shit will go down when the government tries to lock this bitch down again. I'm letting you know right now.
No, there will be heads thrown.
There will be major shit going down when the government tries to lock us down again.
There will be hands thrown. I agree. But like Hawaii, it's like...
You should all be fucking terrified at the fact of the government thinking about locking this bitch down. That will be the fucking death of our democracy if we lock this bitch down.
We just...
Fuck it.
That's
the cold hard truth. I'm sorry. That's the hard truth.
No, I agree. The past 2 years,
people were fed up with the first fucking lockdown, but everyone had a kind of fucking mutual agreement that it's a new virus. We don't know much about it. With all the shit we know about it now, there's no reason why the government should even be thinking about locking it down again. But they are.
Well, southern states, especially Republicans, will be seceding.
Break away. We will break away. I'm letting you know that right now. Places like Florida, Texas, fucking
Georgia. No, South
possibly
Carolina,
Georgia.
North Carolina.
We will be breaking the fuck away and starting our own little goddamn government if we start to lock down Akron again. Because number one, our economies can't take it. If we lock down Akron again, everywhere will start fucking going bankrupt. Everywhere. Businesses are just now starting to get profit again
Yeah.
because they lost so much in 2020. If we shut down again, gone. You might as well fucking kiss industry goodbye and say hello to government-run stores that they mail you ration cards every day in the mail, and you have to take your goddamn ration card and go down and get your one loaf of bread and your one a gallon of milk. You might as well fucking get used to that.
Well, no, because wasn't Biden proposing communism, or is that Sanders?
No, Biden said he doesn't support communism. Bernie Sanders, however, is the biggest fucking communist you'll ever know.
He didn't get elected, so thank God. But yeah, I mean, you're right. Civil war is on, a definite possibility.
Everyone is so on edge right now. All it takes is one thing to set everyone
One thing.
off, and that's what it will be. For the government to lock us down again. That's all it will take.
We'll see. And
Sorry, but that's what it will take.
Well, no, I agree, and I don't think South Carolina would be the only ones that say they wouldn't follow it.
We wouldn't be. We
No.
wouldn't be. We're not. We're other governors have said if we start to lock down again or start issuing strict mandates on shit, that they won't follow it. South Carolina's already a Second Amendment sanctuary state. We could just as easily say that we're a COVID-19 lockdown-free sanctuary state.
Yeah, so like essentially, we don't.
And I wish we would. I wish we would say that, because there, like I said again, there's a point in time where we just have to say fuck it and go back to normal, and start treating this shit like the flu. There's a COVID-19 season and there's a flu season. Every year, every 6 months, or whenever you go and get your fucking flu shot, you go and get your goddamn COVID-19 shot, and you move on with your fucking life. That's what it should be like. We shouldn't be being over here limp dicking around for the rest of our lives because we're all afraid of goddamn COVID.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to happen.
Well, and it's not gonna happen.
There's no fucking sense that why we're trying to fucking completely eradicate a fucking virus by a vaccine.
Well, and it's not gonna happen.
And with the CDC and the government flipping the fucking words around every goddamn, what seems like every month, about not only the virus but the COVID-19 and Delta variant and whatever, why the fuck should we trust them? Fuck it. Fuck them. It hurts my fucking head thinking about how incompetent the government is and how retarded the government thinks that the American people are. The U.S. government thinks that we're fucking fools.
They're not wrong. Unfortunately, they are not wrong. Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Hi. I mean, technically, fools voting for Biden is why we're in this situation.
78 million people, or whatever it is, did not vote for him. That should be obvious by now.
Yeah, no, that's obvious.
And the outright blatancy of the Democratic Party outright refusing to do any sort of election investigation should prove their guiltiness.
Yeah.
They have said, "Oh, there's no reason to to investigate election fraud. There's no reason to. We're not going to. It's undermining the fact, and then they immediately switch back to Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime election fraud is brought up, they're like, we have more pressing matters to deal with, like January 6th and
Ping Pong 19.
and whatever other fucking dumbass thing they can come up with.
And Ping Pong 19. But yeah.
No, they know what they did. That's why they're not wanting to do an investigation. There should be no reason why the American people call for an investigation and the government says fuck you. There's no reason why. That's another. This is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Cause I'm already getting mad. My blood. I can feel my blood pressure going up.
Yeah, we've been going on for like 40 minutes.
Okay. The goddamn government doesn't seem to understand this, but the government works for us. We're not supposed to be working for fucking them. When we ask them questions, they need to give us answers. Not, oh, that question's not important. We don't need to answer that question. That question's irrelevant. Fuck you. Answer the question. We pay your salaries, so why can't you answer a question?
A single question.
And then that dumbass Jill Fasky or whatever her goddamn name is, the press secretary. She's over there saying, I don't think that question is important to ask, or when we're talking about this, there's more pressing issues to talk about. Bitch, you're a press secretary. You're not supposed to be trying to protect Joe Biden. You're supposed to be getting answers from Joe Biden and relaying them to the fucking media. You're not supposed to be protecting the best interest of whoever. Fuck you. You're supposed to be. The media is supposed to ask you questions, and you're supposed to answer them.
Give us fucking answers.
That's why you're a press secretary. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. Moving on.
Yeah, and whatchamacallit.
Hey Zach, you want to play Monopoly? Say yes.
Monopoly?
Tabletop.
Tabletop sim Monopoly. Say yes.
Why do you need me to say yes?
Destiny
Just
2
say
can
it.
pause.
We've been playing Destiny 2 for months.
You
See,
have.
but what if I said
No, if you say no,
You're
then
most
why
likely gonna get fingered.
then why the hell did you join the video call if you're not going to play games with us or engage with us?
See, but what if I got back to working on the tank?
The tank can wait.
What tank?
Rithik, would you like? Rithik, do you have tabletop sim?
No.
Damn. But Andrea does.
Oh, get her on here.
Mention. Wanna?
I can't remember. Does Casper have it?
No, he wants it though. It's on his wish list.
What is it on his wish list?
You're right. I think he just wish lists the entire Steam library at this point.
Well, I know he nuked a bunch of it, but
Yeah, he nuked it, but he still has like 200.
yeah, he still has like. I mean, I only have what 8, and he knows we talk about that. So I mean,
Let me get this set up. I haven't loaded this thing in such a long time. I'm
How much does it cost on Steam?
glad I got that rant off my chest. That felt good. I've been having all that shit bottled up in me for a long time.